In contemporary Indian country, the majority of people who identify as Indian fall into the urban category, away from traditional lands and communities. In cities and towns wherein the opportunities to live one's identity as a native can be restricted, and even more so for American Indian religious practice and activity. The Academic for the Research of Religions and Ideology, 2012. I'm Hannah, and I am Ojibwe, which is also known as Chippewa. I am wearing a traditional longhouse necklace made by my great-great-grandmother. These earrings my mom got at a powwow. Powwows are amazing events, and today I'm going to tell you about what a powwow is and their significance to our culture. Powwows today often include many different tribes in their amazing events that have all different types of stuff. One quote by the Intertribal Dance and Cross-Cultural Communication Traditional Powwows in Ohio, 2001, said, "Powwows are American Indian celebrations of community and spirituality, featuring American Indian drum and dance, as well as vendors offering American Indian foods, craft items, and various other materials." That sums up a lot of it, but the dancing, when you go to a powwow, is very inclusive to all of the natives there. Even if you don't have on your regalia, which is the traditional native dress that is often associated with Indians. For example, a ribbon skirt or a bell skirt. For food, there is always going to be fry bread, which is an amazing food, and I wish I could get it normally. Along with all different kinds of crafts, there will usually be dream catchers and bags and various beadings. Next, I will discuss the significance of these powwows. Powwows provide natives with a connection to our culture that has been taken away when we were moved off our land, and often away from our tribes and families. One of the problems for urban Indians is how to remain Indian. In spite of the various difficulties they do to remain Indian, by keeping together through a network of communications, by getting together for kinds of celebrations and powwows, there's greater unity among Indians today. The young urban Indian particularly wants to understand himself in traditional terms. Ancient traditions, modern constructions, innovation, community, and spirituality on the Powwow Trail, 2012. I find this very true, as while my family is native, my native family lived in Oregon while I grew up in Kentucky, and I lost a lot of the connection I had. And coming back out, even though I did go to powwows when I was younger, coming back and being able to go to them on my own and whenever I want to, and there's one, is a great way to get back to my culture and my family. Finally, I will discuss the connection to our culture and its help with lowering addictions. Many powwows ban alcohol because of the problems. Also, alcoholism rates are lower among people who attend powwows. One quote that says, "Most young adult Native American males come to helping and healing by way of tragedy, cops, courts, and corrections. Innumerable Native Americans have experienced devastating events in their lives and have turned to addictive behavior to cope with destructive feelings. Envisioning a healthy future, a rebecoming of an Native American man, 2002. This is very true. Alcoholism runs very deep in my family. And powwows have helped with my family who have gotten sober. They're an amazing way to get back to our culture, especially for my family who was more directly taken from it. To conclude, powwows are amazing. They help us connect to our culture. They are culturally significant to us. And they help with a lot of issues that we face. And they're fun. Even though many natives, do not live on our reservation anymore, does not mean that we have lost our connection with our past. Thank you.